We're out here on the second ring road near Jianguomen in Beijing, and we're outside the post office, and you can see that we're heading towards this unfinished block just here. These are prefabricated buildings that the workers often live in, and when the building is finished they either abandon them or just knock them down. This seems to be one of the main gates, but I don't see any security right now. I've had my eye on this place for a while because not only is it abandoned, but also it's in one of the more expensive parts of Beijing. What you can see is this metal cladding on the outside, and the local government requires that abandoned buildings like this have metal or glass cladding put around the sides. And just as I was coming around the corner, there was a nice car accident where this van has hit this guy's car. A lot of people actually ask me how I find ways into these places, and the simple answer is usually just go around the sides until you find an opening. I came over the wall on the right by that little building there. Actually, if you look over on the right, if you look very carefully, you can see the Brazilian flag flying, because that's the Brazilian embassy. And what you can see here is that actually the security guards, or whoever's been here, has planted a little garden to grow some vegetables. And you can see actually some of the things they've grown here. There's a sunflower, there's a sunflower head, and then that's what's called a gourd. It looks pretty disgusting though. We're on the 4th level now. This is that cladding that I was telling you about. Actually, I feel pretty safe from people's gaze behind here, because nobody can see it. As we stand here and look up, we can start to see how far up this cladding goes. You can see the ceiling at the top. We're going to go out on the roof, I hope. And the nice thing is, from up here we can see that little accident that we saw earlier. They're still waiting for the traffic cops to show up and decide whose fault it is. This place is pretty great because everywhere you look, different angles give you different geometric designs. This cross on the wall, that means 10 in Chinese, and so we're on the 10th floor, and you can see that somebody's got some chalk graffiti. Whether you have money or no money, going home for New Year, you will always miss your family's home-cooked spring festival meal. We're up here on the 11th floor now, and you can see that people really don't exaggerate when they talk about Beijing's pollution. We've got one more floor to go now, and you can actually see we're right next door to the East Asia Bank headquarters in Jianguomen. Well, here's our nemesis, the security guard and his white dog, the one that was barking at us earlier. I don't think they have any idea that I'm up here right now. I don't know if you can see in the distance there, right at the end of that road in the middle of the shot, on the right, there's actually a really huge building, and that's the new Guomao Tower that they're building, but basically in this smog it's almost invisible. It seems this is as high as we can go. I've just seen a bunch of these breeze blocks laying around, and I'm wondering if we could use them to make some steps or a ladder. What I did was I piled up a bunch of these breeze blocks trying to make them stable. Don't want to fall over like in that game Jenga. And then I'm going to climb up this pole, hang off the edge and pull myself up. We're right next to the East Asia Bank, and actually if you look in some of the offices, people are doing overtime on their Saturday. And this is a good reason why Burbex is afraid of heights, because you can see basically that's about a 12-story drop down that elevator shaft. We're on the way down now. It's probably the 3rd or the 4th level, and you can see there's this beautiful curved water feature. Burbex is actually starting to get pretty hungry now, and actually looking over the side we can see there's a pizza joint. Pizza, the perfect food for eating after urban exploration. So my nose is pretty fucked up. I think it's time to go inside the pizza restaurant and see if I can clean up a little bit. So I was just coming out of that building and I jumped over a wall and I smashed the shit out of my nose and my lip. I'm in the pizza restaurant right now. They give me some ice, but I think I really fucked up my nose. It's a lot of blood. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I don't know if you can see, but I jumped over the left-hand part of that board, and basically my nose and my lip just bashed onto that metal ball just there, and I'm gonna have to go home and take care of my face now. It's time to say goodbye to the Jianguomen Tower now. I'd like to say it was a good visit. After smashing the shit out of my nose, I don't think I'll ever come back here again.